Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is sandrafaust and I review things, and I haven't reviewed things in a very long time. I think my last video was 2 years ago, which is insane. A lot has happened. I look a little bit different. I lost a lot of weight. I had two babies. Well, I think my last video, my son was like a couple months old, and now I have a daughter who's a year old. It's been a long time since I've actually done an unboxing. I'm like kind of behind on it. I have not even unboxed this cute little guy, the Sephiroth Adorable Arts. I have the Sephiroth Bring Arts, the new one I haven't yet to unbox. So I'm behind and I'm gonna try my best to catch up, but I think a really cool thing to come back on is a collab I've been waiting years for. I've been waiting years for this collab. My friend told me about it maybe two years ago at Too Many Games. He's like, did you know that Final Fantasy and Magic were collabing? And I'm like, no, because I never fucking played Magic in my life. My husband is a 30-year veteran of Magic, and I know what the cards are, I know what they look like. I'm just not a card person, but what else but Final Fantasy would bring me into playing cards and reading cards and learning how they work and how to figure out a deck. That's not my gig. My gig is figures, but I'm sold on this collab. I pre-ordered this as soon as it dropped on Amazon. I got the starter kit. I got the commander deck for Final Fantasy VII. I also have the bundle, and my friend pre-ordered the 14 deck for me, which I'll be getting in two weeks. As someone who doesn't play cards, this is going to be really interesting to learn, and I'm going to have my husband come in and tell me about these cards as I open them, let me know if there's a good deck. Sold on making a bruise deck, which my husband tells me is a black and blue mana deck, if I'm correct. He's over there. I'm sold on the fact because of all Sephiroth's cards are black. Obviously, he's a villain. And Emmett Selks from Final Fantasy XIV is a huge favorite of mine, and his cards are black. I also am looking for Xenos cards and a lot of cards from Final Fantasy XV. Obviously, I want Arden's cards. So it was more of like a collector's thing for me. I'm gonna have like sleeves and just pop them on my Sephiroth shrine. But I also want to play and play a game with my husband every now and then. We don't really have time to play games anymore. I thought this would be a kind of cute little bonding moment between us, since he's the veteran and I'm the noob, and he likes to teach me things. And it's a lot of reading, which I love to read, but it's a lot of fucking rules that I'm not a big fan of rules. So we'll see. 30 years. Only 30 years of rules. We'll see how it goes. So let's not diddle daddle any further. Let's open up the starter kit first. I just think that's a good way to start this. It comes with a play guide, 2 ready to play 60 card decks, 2 deck boxes, and a code to play on Magic Arena. For this, I got these from Amazon, and they are not mint. I mean, they were never gonna be mint, but there's a lot of damage to these boxes, so I'm not a fan of that. Amazon did a terrible job of packing these, and they should know these are big money makers for them, so that fucking prices now are like $400 or something for a box. It's kind of insane. I got this box, I believe this was the most expensive box, at $75. I know this is like $100 and something now. This one was the cheapest, I believe, at $21, and this one I guess was also closer to the commander deck box, but this has a lot of stuff in it. Let's get him in here and let's get opening these cards. I tried to open the box all nice and it's impossible. You guys can tell me in the comments how you did that without it looking like this. So that makes me really sad. I like to save the boxes. These are little cute boxes of Cloud and Sephiroth here. Hold these decks. Hi, husband.
Hi, noob.
Can you tell us about your experience a little bit with Magic before we get into this?
Oh.
To provide your credentials?
I mean, I'm a veteran, but I worked in a gaming store when I was a little kid, and so I started collecting Magic very, very early. But I haven't played in a long time.
You haven't played Commander, actually.
And I haven't played Commander before.
So this is new to both of us.
So this is new, but I understand all the basics. I'm sure there's a lot of new, abilities and stuff that I'm not familiar with, but I can teach you how to play Magic pretty well. Okay. So I used to win tournaments. I had Black Lotuses, all that good stuff.
You want a Time Twister as well?
Time Twister, and I had, what was it? Blue Eyes, White Diamond.
Is that not a Yu-Gi-Oh thing?
Oh, maybe it is.
Deck.
Oh, so that's cool. So you did get Sephiroth.
I got the basic Sephiroth because this comes with the starter deck.
But I mean, according to these cards, they're mythic rares. So I guess like if you were trying to get this in a normal box, it might be really hard. I don't know how they do rarity anymore when you can just buy it and get the rare. She wanted Cloud and Sephiroth, so she can ship them, and she's got them now.
But I really want the one with the art by Tetsuya Nomura, so I'm hoping it's in one of these. Probably not, because I see that card price is over $100 right now, and I don't want to drop $100 on a card.
See, I'm used to buying booster boxes, so having like 36 chances at mythic rares and stuff. So I've never bought any of these like pre-made, starter decks and commander decks. You still get the beautiful chromium. So he's black and blue and 4, which is pretty expensive. That's like mid-game towards the late part. I mean, you should be able to kill somebody, by 6 mana, by 6 rounds.
How many rounds are usually in a...
So Magic, this is such noob stuff. Magic the Gathering is a game in which you play a wizard who is dueling another wizard, and you have a card of at least 60, or a deck of at least 60 cards that are your various spells in your tome, your library. And if you run out of cards in your library, you lose the game. You start with 20 life, and you summon creatures and cast spells to win the game. That's the basics.
So these are like in my book, my big book.
These are creatures you summon. So you're summoning these heroes and monsters and stuff to help you fight. So Sephiroth, Planet's Heir, like I said, kind of expensive. He has Vigilance, which means when he attacks, it doesn't cause him to tap. And normally you tap a card when it attacks, which means it's sort of out of commission for a little bit. Yep, you tap it, exactly. When Sephiroth enters, creature your opponent control get -2/-2 until end of turn. So he kind of just is a swath of death. All creatures with 2 hit points or less are just eliminated. And then when a creature an opponent controls dies, you put a +1/+1 counter. So if someone's got a goblin deck or a thrall deck, whatever, a deck where you've got a ton of little guys, like they got 30, 40 counters, you drop this guy, all those guys die, and then for each one that dies, he gets stronger and stronger and stronger. So he can come out as a 4/4, but he most likely will be much, much higher. So he is kind of like, you drop this guy and you should be able to win the game with Sephiroth. I mean, hopefully.
Just this card.
Well, once you get the mana to do that, yeah.
So it's actually a pretty good card.
It is. I think it's, especially for a bruise deck, I think you could do some stuff with that. I think it's cool. Now, see, I don't like... Cloud is red and white, and I'm not a big fan of red and white. It's okay. It's sort of a army deck, like militant deck. You have white that has some troops. Right, and then red and white together is kind of a more militaristic. They tend to get they strike fast and they don't tap. So he is also a legendary, which means you can only have one. So if you drop it, your opponent can't play this card. During your turn, as long as Cloud is equipped, it has double strike and indestructible. Holy cow, and indestructible. Wow. So
you can play any of these cards, and you don't have to play Commander, right? You can just play normal Magic.
Yeah, you just play normal Magic.
Okay.
I don't fully understand Commander. We're gonna have to go over that. But as Jesse explained to me, it's like if this is your Commander card, you can always cast it or something. Like if it dies, it can come back.
Don't you have a graveyard or something?
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. There's a special thing with Commander. But I don't know. You probably have to edit all this out because I don't. We're gonna have to look that up. But equipping abilities to activate equip abilities you activate that target Cloud cost 2 less. So when you put equipment on him, he's just ridiculous. He becomes indestructible and has double strike. Double strike means he hits immediately. So he hits with first strike, so he might just kill them, and then he hits again after that. So he can do double damage, or he can kill a unit before it gets a chance to even hit him. And he's indestructible, so it doesn't even matter. He is so ridiculous, and his last ability makes equipping stuff, very inexpensive. So at 2 less to activate, there's tons of equipment that's just free. And I know the Buster Sword's out there, and he can equip that and just become a god.
It might be in here.
Those 2 cards are actually, I can see why you would have a deck built around them, because they're both pretty cool.
You just get that with the starter deck.
Yeah, that's what I don't understand though. Like, are they actual mythic rares in terms of it would be hard to get those naturally in a booster box?
I don't know how different these are outside of each starter kit. I hope they're different than everybody's.
Well, the commons, you're gonna get commons. The uncommon.
But like, does everybody get the same commons?
Probably not. No,
yeah,
probably not.
With these basic Moogles.
A cloud-bound Moogle.
Okay, let's
see what he does here.
There's 2 of those here.
But they're so expensive. 2 white and 3 is pricey.
And these are commons, and they're already expensive to use.
Well, yeah, because an expensive card isn't necessarily good, so that's why it's common, you know. But the ability, when he enters, you put a 1/1 counter on target creature, and then he can cycle planes. So you could discard this card and search your library for a land instead of even playing it, which is probably how people would use it. So you can just
flip through your card deck at any time with some of these.
Yeah, so with this guy, instead of playing him, you would pay 2 to discard this and go get yourself a plains. And that's probably what you would do to help you get land if you're a little bit behind.
I see a lot of these. I'm looking at like the land cards.
These lands are beautiful. Man, look at that. I don't know if that's normal with Commander, but this is special Final Fantasy art. But these are amazing lands here and there. Another one here.
Oh, this one's from Final Fantasy 15. That's neat. With the regalia and the boy. That's funny. So this is a big meme in Final Fantasy 6 where he suplexes the train, and it's an actual card. What does this card do?
All right, the card is Suplex. It's 1 red and 1, which is pretty inexpensive. It's a sorcery, which means it's kind of slow. You can't cast it whenever there's a specific phase where you can cast it. Choose 1. Suplex deals 3 damage to target creature. If that creature would die this turn, exile it instead. So instead of it going to the graveyard, it is gone from the game forever. You can't bring it back unless you have a specific card that brings exile things back. And then you exile a target artifact. Or you exile target artifact. Well, that's pretty awesome, actually. So you can kill a creature and take him out of the game, or just deal 3 damage, or you can exile a target artifact and take it out of the game. The time has come to put my training to use.
Well, we have a weapon for Cloud. Is the ultimate weapon.
So now this costs 7.
Oh,
but
very expensive.
But with Cloud, it would only cost 5, so it's a little bit less. Whenever equipped creature attacks, destroy target creature an opponent controls. So if this was equipped, whenever you attacked, you would just point out a creature they have and they're destroyed. And then the equipped creature that you have that gets +7/+7. It costs 7 to equip too. So you pay 7 to drop it, then you have to pay an additional 7 to equip it. Ooh, this is interesting though. It's got like a little.
Yeah, some of them have really like big shinies. That's the first one we've seen with that.
Yeah, so this this little thing here is foil, but the rest of the card isn't. That's interesting. And I don't know, is that because it's a rare?
Is it a rare equipment? Oh, here's another one.
It's rare, yeah. So it looks like the rares have that.
Rosa from 4. This is a beautiful artwork.
Beatrix.
Oh my god.
And she's also
waifu. From 9, Beatrix also has the foil triangle.
I'm pretty sure that's just showing you that the rares.
That's nice.
Yeah.
Again's Lance from 4. Or any Final Fantasy, but it looks like Kainheim wins, so I'm saying 4. This is very inexpensive. It's just 1 and a white. Is that it?
Yeah, one colorless and 1. Beatrix is pretty cool. At the beginning of combat on your turn, you may attach any number of equipment you control to target creature you control. So you can just throw all the equipment you have for free onto that guy. So this sword would cost nothing to...
Oh, wow.
I mean, you'd have to pay the 7 to bring it out, but it'd be free to equip.
So you have to pay to bring something out and then also pay to use it.
Well, the equipment, yes. But the thing is, you can re-equip it. You can move it around.
Lightning from 13 and 16. He's also rare.
Judgment.
Sid.
So Menace.
Sid is also a rare. Judgment Bolt. Using Ram. Oh man, I hope I get some summons. There's no summons in this first card deck.
These are summons.
No, like actual icon summons. Like Ifrit.
Oh yeah, I got you, yeah. It's like you've got a red and white deck for Cloud.
Well, I guess it's good to have multiple
But maybe
decks, right?
maybe this was Cloud's side and that one, because that's got blue stuff, so that's for
well, maybe it
Sephiroth.
was. I was not paying attention. I was just really excited to get into here. Pixies. Esper. Oh, that's so cool. I'm a huge 8. And Laguna is one of my favorites. That's really neat. Oh man. I might like a blue deck after all here. Ultimecia. Gorgeous art.
You got Barrett.
Yeah, I did, but he's not rare.
No, he's uncommon. So you,
Art looks really nice on this one.
kind of pricey, but it's a gain life and do damage. Combat damage to a player, draw a card.
Seymour. Final Fantasy X.
Did you show them this one?
Ooh, Garuda and Benedicta. Final Fantasy 16. Another rare. Gorgeous art. Another legendary creature. Zon Dark Mage. Man. I got Xenos' weapon.
Oh, you got.
It's just his weapon. It's not
his sword though, is it?
It's a scythe.
His scythe.
From Final Fantasy X. Besaid Islands, I want to say. Beautiful. The colors are just so vivid on these tiny little cards. Just how sad and depressing that swamp is. Gorgeous.
These guys are a common soldier type for Sephiroth's deck. When they come in, like, you mill 3 of your cards, but then you gain 3 life. And I'm betting that the milling is part of this deck too, where you can summon stuff from your graveyard, so it's actually an advantage. Milling is a term where you take the top card and you put it in the graveyard, and when you're out of all your cards in your library, you lose. And most decks don't have a way to get stuff out of their graveyard, or they have limited, so any card you're throwing into the graveyard, you're taking from them. They don't have a chance to get it. So it's a tactic that is very heavy in blue.
Horror. Yes.
Horror. Mutant
Horror.
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 We are going to open the Commander deck now, and you're going to be learning Commander with this deck, right?
So, and I mean, I guess maybe the rules includes booster sample pack, 2 legendary foils.
100 card deck with 25 new cards, deck box, 10 double-sided token cards, strategy insert, reference card.
So I think with Commander, all your cards are unique. You only have 1 of each. You can't have multiples. I believe that was one of the things about it. But they may not have the rules for Commander. Like, people just might know how Commander works nowadays.
Yeah, but these are like, I'm sure they're betting on a lot of people are coming into this game fresh.
Well, that's generally the starter deck is the one that has the rule book. Does this have some kind of guide?
Let's show the box itself.
Oh, you have counters.
Are these
are
like
counters, tokens here.
Tokens. Yeah. I like how, wow, they're really colorful.
And look at the back.
The back has a free booster pack.
Yeah, cool.
I'm using that word right. What are these? What would these be called? Are these just keeps?
Those might be tokens too. I'm not sure why you would need that, but it's just kind of cool. But I like these.
And this is just a fake card back here.
So you have your +1. You have +1/+1 counters. You put +1/+1 counters here.
Here's the actual card. So no one's just ripping open the box to get that special card here.
Oh, look at that.
What's
Nice little envelope.
Oh, we get a nice little envelope. Here's the, oh, is this like a poster?
Maybe that explains the rules. Oh, they are playing here.
There we go.
Commander rules. Every Commander game is a freewheeling back and forth battle in which alliances are formed, friends are betrayed, and grudges are repaid with a vengeance. In the end, only one player will be left standing until the next game begins, of course. All right.
That's kind of cheesy.
Yeah. So you start the game with 40 life, so that's twice as much. Your commander starts the game in the command zone. You can cast your commander from the command zone. The commander tax makes it cost 2 more for each time you previously cast it from the command zone. If your commander will be put into your hand or library from anywhere, you may choose to put it in the command zone. If your commander will be put into your graveyard or exile, it goes there as normal. The next time state-based actions are performed, if your commander is still in that zone, you may choose to put it in the command zone. If your commander deals 21 or more combat damage to any one player throughout the game, that player loses. Interesting. If your commander deals 21 or more combat damage. Even though you have 40. But it has to be specifically commander, so you got to keep track of that separate. That's kind of annoying. Tifa, martial artist. Cloud, ex-soldier.
We did get both of those, and these beautiful foils right here. I guess these are the rares for everybody, I'm guessing, with these decks. Oh, there's just... I love the little chocobo icon here. It's so tiny and cute. Oh, I can't.
Expensive. He's 3 color, so he's red, white, and green. So you have to play at least a 3 color deck and 2. So he costs 5. He's a 4/4 with haste. So when he comes out, he can immediately act. When he enters, attach up to 1 target equipment you control. So he can just pick up the Buster Sword and go to town. Whenever he attacks, you draw a card for each equipped attacking creature you control. Then if Cloud has power 7 or greater, you create 2 treasure tokens. So he makes, that's why you have those treasure tokens. He makes them, I guess. I don't remember what they did, what the treasure tokens did.
They go in the jar.
They go in the jar.
Why is this sleeve so gigantic for this card? Makes it look like a little itty bitty card.
To protect the edges.
Wow. Wow. It's like the fire specs on that. Really neat.
Well, how much? But she costs a lot too, doesn't she? She's 4.
A fire. Oh, it's a tree green. Green
yeah,
mana.
Green mana. Red
and then
mana.
a white mana.
Yeah.
Wow.
So
you have to have like all these different manas in your deck, regardless of what.
Well, to cast it, you have to be able to get a mountain. So you have to put mountains in your deck, and you need plains, and you need forests. So that's where like the advantage of playing a 1-color deck is the mana you drop is all you'll ever need. And so you can, on round 5, you can be casting 5, point black spells. But it limits your abilities. You're limited to what that color does. And there's certain cards that are specifically built to hamper colors. So there are cards that go after black, or like there are blue cards that specifically hamper, black cards. So having more colors gives you more, versatility, limits your weaknesses, but it also slows you down a little bit. And adding a 3rd color, it's even more slow. So
much to learn already. The foil at the bottom. There
those are
is
rares.
It's like a whole deck's worth of foil.
Is it?
Rares. Yeah, because this is a commander deck. This is where that $75 is getting you.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
I have another bear in here. This is
You
said
is it
uncommon.
the symbol of Chocobo?
Yeah, it's so cute. That signals that it's from this deck.
Okay.
Right?
Probably, yeah. So you pay 1 white and 1, and you can choose to do a cross slash, which destroys a target tapped creature. Blade Beam, destroy any number of target tapped creatures with different controllers. So I guess in Commander you play against multiple people a lot of the time. So there'll be like 5 commanders going at it.
Jesus.
Because like Tifa has a special ability if she attacks multiple people, multiple heroes. And then Omni Slash, you destroy all tapped creatures, including
You can't have
yours.
multiple heroes from one person?
If I believe that the way the rules used to be, only 1 legendary can be out. So if it's a legendary creature, human, monk, like she's unique, basically is what it's saying. So if you drop her and your opponent drops it, I think they both die or his dies. So it just basically, once you have that out, only you can have it out is generally how it works. Kasif.
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 It's Irish, right? It's Celtic?
Oh, yeah, that's right.
So Kasif?
He's an assassin. He has menace. You got Yuffie. You got Yuffie.
It's more of his like Dirgeous Cerberus appearance. Yuffie's more of an anime drawing. It's cute. I like the Jesus. Which is cute. I like all the different types of styles in this deck here.
Oh wow. So Vincent has menace, which means you have to have at least 2 creatures to block him. He's an assassin. He's 3 for a 3/3, which just in stats is nice. 3/3 for 3 is a good. That's just good. Whenever one or more creatures you control deal combat damage to a player, you put a 1/1 counter on him. So whenever you damage, your opponents, he gets stronger. But the cool thing is, whenever Vincent deals combat damage to an opponent, it deals that much damage to each other opponent. So this, again, is like for multiplayer. Like he goes in and hits. So once Vince gets to 7 power, he's able to hit all the opponents and become a huge target for the whole table. She's a little priesty. Is this before or after she's dead? I guess she would be black if she was dead. She'd be zombie.
I don't think they would include that.
There's Barrett.
That's a really nice drawing of Barrett.
Yeah, I like that Barrett. That's cool.
So there's common Barrett, and then there's, was that just a attack he does? And this is his actual card.
I think they're gonna have multiple versions of the heroes, like maybe when they're new and maybe when they're more experienced.
Okay. Let's go. Please give me a really nice one. Put the energies in there.
Nice.
Y'shtola, baby girl. So this is cards from 14. Y'shtola, an Estinian, Dragoon, and a Black Mage, if you're not familiar with the game. And they're both rare.
Mythic rare.
Yeah, girl. I don't have enough sleeves.
Yeah, and what? And one. Okay.
Expensive girl. She a pretty girl though. Freaking bundle.
Amazon, what are you doing?
Oh my gosh, Amazon. I'm calling you out.
I'm just checking to see, maybe I could get in here.
So there's this nice little tearaway, so let's just do that instead. Because opening these boxes has been a bitch and a half.
But look at, they have all this beautiful,
wow.
look at this like pretty artwork. You tear it open and they have nice artwork.
A little peek at the baby girl.
That's crazy because it doesn't look good, but it's beautiful art.
That's what's up.
Look how jagged, like it's all janky now.
Let's open the other side. Who's on the other side?
Cloud, I'm guessing.
No, because lightning's on the front. Yeah, it's lightning.
So then we have.
That's pretty neat. I just feel so bad tearing up these boxes. Like, I can't. They look so ugly now. I don't want to display them.
Oh, wow.
Wow, this is a whole deck holder in itself. Wow, that's really nice.
I love these boxes. That's where I put all my stuff in.
So, ooh, plastic smell. And there's, I guess more token holders. Sephiroth and Lightning.
See, now this is, I would buy a box with, a ton of these. What is this? You can see right into the packs? Why? I mean, geez, why not just drop loose cards in a box? That's really weird. I've never seen that before. From actual, things have changed since I collected cards. All right, you want me to open or are you opening?
You can open one.
Okay.
And
well, let me use
put the energies out there every time though. Put them good energies out there.
See these, I don't know. Yeah, but I didn't feel, I'll be honest, didn't feel great energies overall.
Shut up.
So we have, this is pretty cool. And we have a collectible card.
Oh, that's neat.
Pretty artwork. So it's kind of neat.
Oh wow, these are all, well, the bottom one. Okay. I was about to say, like, I got a really good deck. They started out quite strong.
Valthier and Fran.
Oh. Pretty.
It's crazy.
Wow. Can I see?
So it's an instant.
It's from 9.
Dark. Oh, it's Dark
wow.
Ritual. This is an old one, but oldie but a goodie. For 1 black, you get 3 black. This helps black get their stuff out.
We gotta
so
get this with the black deck.
Yeah, with that, you'd be able to get Sephiroth out much quicker.
Wow, that's beautiful. It feels so nice. Really great quality.
You got a Chocobo Mog here.
Summon.
Another Chocobo card.
But not the Chocobo card.
Not the $1,000.
No. All right. Putting that good energy in there, please, please.
What are you hoping to get?
I really want the Sephiroth one.
Yeah, but there's multiple. Which one?
The one, I don't know. I had to look it up. All right, so we got.
Those are your comments.
Here's a black one.
Resentful Revelation.
What does it do? Use another black one.
So you look at the top 3 cards of your library and you put one of them into your hand and the rest into your graveyard. So it helps you get to the cards you need.
Foil. I got a black waltz number 3. Beautiful. And it is a black and red though. Can I use that in a deck?
I mean, you just have to have the mana. So it's just, you know, each of those mana is land you have to put in your deck or artifacts or something that can generate
so lands give you the mana.
Yeah, and you want to make sure that you have enough that you're going to draw a red and a black to summon him. So, all right.
Everything else is, you know, okay, I guess.
All
I look into it later.
All right, here we go. Let's see if we got us some Sephiroth action here.
I'm not feeling confident right now.
Ooh, you got a frog.
Oh.
Frog token. There's another chrome one here.
Miss?
Nothing to, you know, write home about yet.
Is it my turn? My turn, I think.
I'm just getting it ready for you. There you
oh
go.
my god. You're putting your bad energies in
My
there.
bad. I found you that Sephiroth last time. I got
Another
good
art
news.
card?
Wow, that's pretty. Look at that chocobo.
It's really cute. Can you use these for like tokens or something?
No, I think it's
They're
just collectible.
collectors.
Yeah.
Ooh, a borderless card.
I think
It's
those
from
are
11.
those are so neat.
This
So
is
what's
a
it?
blue.
Let me see what's it do here.
I got a Garuda summon.
What's the rarity on this? I guess this is common.
Ooh, I got another borderless Cecil from Final Fantasy XIV.
Oh, it's a flip card.
Oh, that's neat.
He transforms. So let's see here. So he costs 1 black. So look, 1 black for a 2/3. He's got Death Touch. Death Touch is like your Medusa or Basilisk. If you do damage to a creature, it just dies at the end of the round. There's nothing that can save it. Darkness. Whenever Cecil deals damage, you lose that much life. Then if your life total is less than or equal to half your starting life total, untap Cecil and transform it. So you hurt yourself, and then when you're weak, you transform him into the Redeemed Paladin. And then he gains lifelink and protect, which he gives other attacking creatures indestructible. This is a really cool card, and it's got a good flair for the game. It's well done.
And that's in my black deck.
You got more reinforcement. Let's open that.
Alright. Come on, big money.
Or at least some kind of cool.
This is like playing a gotcha game.
I mean, it is why it's expensive hobby.
Oh, that's beautiful. I think I'm just like in awe of the art. It's really pretty. So much, like, it must have taken over like 5 years to do all this art.
No, Wizards of the Coast has such an incredible art team. They've been doing just knockout art for a long time.
Oh,
What is?
so cute. There's a borderless card. And this is a white one.
Legendary creature Moogle. He's got light. Oh, this guy's great. He's 1/2 with lifelink, which means whenever he does damage, you heal whatever he does. He's kind of ridiculous.
What?
She doesn't even know.
What is it? Oh. So I can equip this to my boy right away, right?
Not right away, but if it's in the deck, you can put it on him.
They go together so nicely.
I know.
So pretty.
And it's rare too. So as long as equipped, creature is attacking, it has the first strike and must be blocked. Equipped creature has, if a creature dying causes a triggered ability of this creature, covering it with your thumb. It does it a second time.
Nitty gritty, y'all.
Got 3 packs left.
3, 1, 2,
2
3.
normal ones and whatever this
Yeah,
is.
so weird. This one feels like a big boy. Oh, we got another art card. That's why I felt thick. I think that's Edge.
Shadow.
Sorry. It's been a while since I played 6. Very pretty. Alright. We got some Moogles, a suplex.
You just go to the U.
I want to build up. Oh, wow.
That's kind of cool.
That's really cool art. Laughing Mad, Kefka. Real neat. Oh, I got Kefka. Borderless card and rare. Kefka Palazzo.
I love these borderless cards. Oh, he's a god. Indestructible.
Ooh, okay. And I got Joshua, Phoenix's Dominant from 16. I still need to finish that one. Oh, and he transforms into Phoenix. It's another 2-sided card.
This guy is a god for 1 red and 3. He's pretty awesome. The last one of these was just land, but I can tell, looking through it, that there's some kind of card there. All right, it's the last one, baby. You want to open it?
Yeah.
Put your stank
So
luck on there.
sad. I'm really gonna have to pay money for that card. Oh, okay. Here we go. Raban, Bull of Almiago. This is a 14 card. Not what I was looking for. That's okay. Another one I wasn't looking for. It's from Final Fantasy X. It's it's the borderless card. And some shiny lands. All of them are shiny. But alas, I did not. Sephiroth did not come home today. Sephiroth didn't come home today.
You got a Sephiroth and you got his sword. I don't know why you're complaining.
I want the one with Tetsuya Nomura's art on it. It's a double-sided card, I believe.
Well, you should have got more cards.
I guess I'll have to buy more packs. This is literally a gacha game. I'm already playing a gacha game. Currently, I don't need to drop any more money, but yeah, I just might.
Just as is, the way it's set up. Your black and blue Sephiroth deck, the way it works with all of these starter decks is that they kind of function. They've got a few basic strategies, but it's really built so you go and get more cards and refine the deck and make it better. You know, they're not going to give you the perfect deck.
No. So we just have to go on TCG and find what I'm looking for.
Well, we need to make some basic decks and show you how to play first,
Yes.
so you know how Magic works.
But overall, I mean, the cards are gorgeous. I really like this collab.
If I had unlimited funds, I would have bought 40K. I would have bought this, tons of them. It is a little annoying that Hasbro is doing all these, cooperations with other IPs, but the quality of the cards and stuff is really nice. But I do feel that like having a Doctor Who Magic the Gathering kind of cheapens Magic a bit. Like, I don't know, are people playing Final Fantasy in regular Magic tournaments now? It's just kind of strange.
Don't they have their own card game?
Yeah, I don't know. In Standard, you play like the last few sets that came out. So if Final Fantasy is counted as canon, then this would be one of the current sets that you would play for Standard tournaments. I don't know. I've been out of it for far too long. And that is how the game goes. All right.
Thanks for teaching me a little bit about Magic.
Yep.
I guess we'll go deeper into this off
Her
camera.
nerd XP is going up.
My social credit is going down.
Yeah, but you bathe. Not all Magic players do that.
Oh my god.
So.
I work, well, it used to be called Super Smash Con, and these motherfuckers, I'm looking at you, probably some people are watching this, please use deodorant. What is with gaming that scares y'all from water?
A shower and some deodorant, it's a whole new game.
Get you a lady. Get you a cute lady if you use some deodorant. As a Final Fantasy fan, I'm really, really impressed with the quality of these cards, quality of the artwork. You can tell a lot of love went into this, which I really appreciate it. Obviously, any of these decks that are not inherently magic are cash grabs, and that's exactly how they got me. They got my money. I'm going to probably put some more money in to get the card I wanted. I did not get any Salts, but again, I am getting a 14 commander deck, so I'm hoping I am lucky with that. But my husband is right. I did get a Sephiroth card, and I got his Masamune, so that was really neat. Overall, very satisfied, but I had to go put more money in, so that's gonna be fun. I'm really excited to learn how to play. If you guys want me to film a game between me and my husband, let me know in the comments below. I will be coming back with some more unboxings, maybe some more vlogs. I can tell you right now, I am a Japanese importer. I import really cool collections of Final Fantasy, Persona, Sanrio, Pokemon. I do all that cute stuff, and I sell them at conventions of some of the big ones on the East Coast, like Too Many Games, that's next week, and I go to Katsucon. I used to go to Otakon, and I sell my wares. So if you want to see some of that part of my life, please also comment below. But again, thank you guys for watching this. It's probably gonna be a longer video than I'm used to making, but there is so much to look at, and still so much to look at. Well, I'm just glazed on these cards, but I like to read them and get to know what they do so I can learn how to play properly. Those below, and take care of yourselves out there. I know it's really crazy, but as long as we have our hobbies right, we can kind of like space out. I think that's what we need to be aware, but also we need to have our escapism, and this is a great time to do so. So take care. Bye-bye.